Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm the Stretch Professor. Today we're doing another episode in our Legendary Empire campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. Can you turn that off, Rory? Okay, she got it. I am taking care of my daughter during the day. I'm trying to see if I can sneak in an episode here real quick while she's eating a little bit of breakfast and watching a cartoon over there. So we're going to see how it goes. This might be a shorter episode depending on how she wants to act. She's got plenty of food over there. She's got a little puzzle. But I've got a busy schedule today, but I do want to keep these episodes flowing for you, so we'll see if we can sneak one of them in here during the day. But anyways, okay, let's see if we can go in here and get this siege going. It is going to be a tough fight, but I think we can do it. So we're in channeling stance. We've got this leadership buff from earlier. We've got some pretty good stuff going on. Of course, we got Balthasar with all of his magic, so... I think maybe I should go for the siege tower. I think I have to wait on the siege towers, actually. I thought about just running straight in there, but... we're not in a super particular hurry, and I think we need this, because just climbing up those ladders is going to make it too difficult, because it's a pretty close fight. So I think we'll go with that. Maybe a battering ram. I don't think we even need a battering ram. I mean, I guess we might as well get it. Okay. And then I think we'll just continue our siege. Yeah.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
We did lose a trade agreement with them, but that's because we got this confederation. Okay.
What does the Emperor bid?
I think we just get rid of everybody here. Campaign movement range is pretty good, but now we do have access to Carl because we confederated, so we can grab Carl whenever we want, I think, right? Okay, so maybe that checks at the end of turn, and then he's ready to recruit next turn, hopefully, because we did just confederate. Hopefully that's not broken. Now, having this down in Kemperbad is actually pretty good because we're going to need to turn this, we're going to need to gate this up at some point.
Yes, son of Sigmar.
Okay, I like having that guy too. Does he have any followers yet? No. How's the public order situation? Probably not going to be great over here. We have to decide what we want to hire here because we have a horse place next door. So I'm not entirely sure that we need one here. That's all characters get the extra rank. All characters get everything for this. And we can hire Empire Knights off of this as well. So the only reason we would get this is if we want to hire demigriffs. It will give us one extra. It's kind of expensive, and I could get rid of this as well. We kind of need money right now. +2 order knights and 4 public order. I didn't realize it gives 4 public order. That's actually kind of decent. How much is a normal public order building that would give 4 is 1350. This is usually a hot zone. We can recruit next door several things. I mean, it does give 2 extra order knights before. I mean, eventually I think we can get that. So we either want to get rid of the horses or get rid of the barracks. Having 2 extra greatswords is actually really handy because those are special units, remember, so we can get up to 6 of them in an army. So it is very relevant to be able to hire 2 of them. This can also give us an extra Empire Captain, which is really cheap. Clogs up the line. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get rid of this. Obviously don't want to get rid of this. Kemperbad. We're probably going to need a public order building over here. Extra growth is pretty good. We don't need a super high level over here since the Tabelheim thing is tier 3. Probably don't need this anymore. I had really been high on this earlier on, and these are good. But at the same time, I'm almost positive we're going to need some kind of public order over here, right? Taxes, events, corruption. Wow. So I think going for tap room is going to be necessary. So let's just go ahead and get rid of that. That'll give us 3 more public order, although... Osmosis 3. Why am I getting 3? Not sure. But we're only getting 1 from Skaven Corruption. So, that should be okay if we get rid of this. So, let's go ahead and get rid of that. We could upgrade this. I don't think we need to yet, but that's on the table. So, we'll hold on to that. We'll put a public order building over here, or a money building. We can figure it out. Yeah, let's get rid of those 2. And then...
Yes, my lord.
What is this guy? Honest Steel is good. Mighty Forge is bad, so we're probably going to switch. Well, it's pretty good later on, sort of. I mean, we're just not going to have a lot of steam tanks and luminarchs. So, yeah, we could probably come up with some better stuff out there. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get rid of these. Those Elmo songs are funny.
I will marshal the men.
Okay, see, it costs a lot of extra gold to keep extra wards around, too. You really want to run with as few wards as possible. I think I've talked about that several times already. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Is probably just public order. It does not earn a lot, so the tax revenue is not a huge deal. Trade income and additional trade resources are pretty good with growth, but we don't need growth as much here, so... Just the public order is where we want to be. One final thing. Let's see if... Yeah, there's nothing... this one could actually be pretty good. Hero success chance. Enemy. So I guess we can put him in that one. I don't think there's any more stuff that gives benefit to the whole, like... everything. That gives unit capacity. And then this one... Okay, let's just put him over here. Yeah, that's only for Lord's Army. Okay, that'd be a... Well, you can't actually put Carl in anything because he has to have this Emperor slot. Anyways, okay, we got all that. We're waiting on this. We have 8 turns on this. Hopefully we can make it through public order-wise. Corruption's still really high. But it should be going down a lot. Okay. I think that's all good. And then we'll attack next turn. Wait, what was... Oh, unfilled offices. Is that what it was? I mean, I guess we can just throw this dude in here, because why not, you know? Okay. Need help with that, Roy? Good job. Okay. I'm wanting to watch the cartoon on my phone. She's sitting in her little chair eating some goldfish crackers. Blanket. We're going to go out to the store later. She likes that. Might go to the park. I don't know. I like taking her to the park most days if the weather's nice, but it is kind of cold outside. So. Usually when she gets up in the morning, I'll let her watch some cartoons for, you know, while she's eating breakfast or something. Maybe 30 minutes to an hour. I'll try to get some stuff done around the house. Well, they wounded our warrior priest, which sucks, but... Okay. Okay, yeah, so we can get Carl if we want. Just gained... How do we get iron? Through a trade or something? I don't know. Move one hero to a region owned by Dwarf Realms. Okay, and Chaos is starting turn 25. Alright.
No peace, just war.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, it did knock out one of our units here, which is kind of frustrating. Oh, we can hire this if we're sieging? This thing isn't amazing, but it is a unit, and this is going to be a pretty tough fight, so I guess we'll go ahead and run it. Okay, I didn't know you could hire that enemy territory. I thought you had to be in your territory. Maybe if you're sieging you can. I don't know.
Ulrich's will. By the comet.
Let's get this going here. Alright, so we're going to have to focus up here. These battles are, like, pretty tough. They're coming down. Obviously, I lost one, like, a major one early that was, like... I don't think it was catastrophic, you know? We recovered. I think we'll be fine, but it's just a reminder, hey, you're not going to steamroll all of this. So, there aren't many campaigns that are, like, straight-up snowball steamroll. Like, it's pretty well balanced. There are some factions that are a bit easier than others, for sure. There's a sliding scale, but I don't think there are many where it's just like, you just plow everybody, like, immediately. With the Steel Faith overall mod on Legendary. Like, they do a pretty good job of balancing it out. Okay, it's just arrow slits. Just making sure that it's not the cannonball slits.
Yes.
Now, he's flying now, too, which is awesome, because that's going to give me, like, much better sort of visibility and aiming. Like, flying on Wizard Lords is always historically been a very strong combination. From back in the multiplayer days. Okay, so we want to try to put everybody over here as much as possible.
Ready for war! Swordsmen!
And we're going to try to...
Great swords!
Creep up here.
Swordsmen! The Empire endures! Yes, General! Ready for war!
Good job, Marie. She's drinking her juice.
For Heldenhammer! Mortar! Awaiting orders! Which target, General? Charge! For the twin-tailed comet! Quick march! Man the rams!
Go.
Missiles at the ready! Quick march! Sigma calls!
Bow before me. Moving.
Can we throw this up here? Yes, we can. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, no, we can't. That's what I'm not talking about.
To battle.
Okay, we're going to be able to get up there, I guess, but
Moving now.
to work with debuffs. I could have sworn that we... Okay, maybe it's that one we can cast. Okay. I really need to upgrade that, because I end up using that quite a bit in
Take
fights.
the ground.
Crossbowman! Fire!
Okay, so we almost got that tower taken out here.
Detachments move. No
Oh, I forgot this dude needs to go over here and deal with that. Alright.
Crossbows ready, General! Steady, man! No lingering! At speed! Quick march! Yes, General! To battle!
Take position at speed! Haste gold magic!
Cavaliers! Climb!
Go, boys. Are they... I don't know why they're kind of screwing up there. Almost got it covered.
Moving out!
No, do not actually attack
Moving
anybody.
faster!
Attack! By Ulrich's wrath!
I am supreme! Feel my fire! To battle!
Yes, sir! Quickly! At speed! Crossbowmen! We are
Crossbows are about to hit the dust here.
finding range, sir!
By my will alone! Ready for war! Lord of metal!
Ulrich's wolves charge with us!
Okay, they're running.
Armor melts!
And gunners! Formation! March! At speed! Mortar!
Okay, we didn't land that. Alright, so let's see if we can fire on some of this up here. Or that. Should be fine.
For the Emperor! Find your targets!
Full and stop! I am master of Shadow!
Ready for war! By Dormerus! Prepare for combat! Sigma! We are Sigma's heirs! Attack!
Balthasar killed!
That looks delicious.
Haste gold!
Swordsman!
Good job, Rory. Can you fix it? Haha, good job. Just had to turn off the alarm.
I am supreme!
Show us the blow!
No lingering!
Sterling's revenge!
Okay, do we have more of these gunners? Yeah, let's get these gunners in here. They can fire through this door, maybe.
March!
The Empire endures! Feel my fire!
Sterling's revenge! Crossbowmen! Missile infantry! Taking position! We obey!
Very well!
Whoa, crap. How did he get down there? Get back up there. He might die.
The Empire endures! Obey!
I'm gonna help him out, boys.
Now! Yes, General! For the Twin Town Comet! Charge! Die, traitor!
They'll never move again! Sigmar's heirs!
Yes, my lord! Hand gunners! Swordsmen! Quick march! Command artillery! Ulrich's chief! Retreat!
Haste gold magic!
Water! Marina! Find our aim! Shoot them! Militia!
Boys, walk through this door. What are y'all doing? Let's go.
Yes, sir! Quickly!
Are we fighting stuff in here? Oh, we're just all clogging each other up.
Casting spells! Ah! Go! Sigmar calls! Stalin's running! Fire! For the comet! Ready! At speed! My Galmaraz! Moving now!
Not want to put the horses into the halberds.
Go!
Usually not a good idea.
Stalin's running! Let's say Ulrich's rock! Swordsman!
Feel my ire!
Missiles ready! To battle! Stalin's running! To the Warhammer! Very well! Out in order! No lingering! Water!
So let's not mess with those. Those are outriders. See if we can get over here and fire on them.
That's the target!
Heading out! Quick march! Find the enemy! Armor melts! At speed!
All right! Fire!
It does lower their armor a lot also when they're touched by that.
Crossbows ready, General! Move it now! In the name of the twin-tailed comet! Get that quickly! The Empire endures!
Okay, wow, we actually took care of business on that pretty well.
Take the ground!
Moving faster!
He can cast so
How
many
it is.
spells.
Taking position! Formation match!
Now
Yeah, that
before me.
25% discount on all spells is pretty handy. Rumor has it, that's pretty good.
I am master of Shannon. Go! Take position!
For the Emperor!
Lord of metal! Take the ground! They'll never move again.
Emperor's might!
Ulrich, wrath on them! Formation, march!
Who's
Attack!
left? Okay, those guys are rallying back.
On way!
Powder dry!
By my will alone! Feel my fire! Ready for war! Quick march!
For Heldenhammer!
Armor melts!
For Heldenhammer! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Balthasar, get!
Die!
Haste gold magic! Haste gold magic! Go! Moving faster!
Close victory? I don't think so. Hey, while this is loading up. Rory, you need help? What'd you get? Oh, you got it? You're good. You good? Elmo, that's right. You like it? She's starting to touch the screen a bit more. I'm worried she's gonna get out of there. I don't think she can get into any too much trouble. Yeah, Balthasar's just way more powerful than Carl early. He was already really good before, but after the changes to Vortex spells, it feels like the Hounds haven't really changed that much, honestly. As far as their, like, movement speed or whatever. But what has changed is the 20 or 25% discount on all spells to make the Hounds, like, 5 mana. That's good. But, yeah. I mean, Carl basically just runs up and auto-attacks. Like, he's not going to get more, in most battles, a lot of the time, he's not going to get more than a couple hundred kills. Maybe 100. Early on, probably way less than that. I mean, I've seen him get as low as, like, 30 when I've tried to, like, start a Carl campaign. Now, Carl, later on, he's a lot better against Lords. So, as we saw earlier in this campaign, like, sometimes we can have a hard time taking down Lords. Okay, so we have 2 options to subjugate. What? But we're going to occupy.
By the comet.
The subjugation is like an okay option, you know, if you're not going to be able to actually hold the territory. Wound recovery time, messenger. Okay, nice. We want to make sure we have messenger up there. Smuggler. Bless you, Rory. Messenger, and then wound recovery time. We want that on Balthasar, just in case he dies, probably. Fear can be pretty decent. We're not going to have a lot of fear-causing units. You got that, Rory? Oh, hold on 1 second. She's got a little snot on her nose. Sorry about that. Talisman. Okay, so we could get the... I guess we're going to have to put the wound thing on somebody else. All of these are pretty good, though. We're not going to be ambushing a lot. Although maybe we will at some point. I don't know. So we'll hold off on that.
Let us begin.
Let's get their skills going here. I don't want to put them on horses yet because that opens them up to extra damage from halberds and spears, and I want them to be able to, you know, face tank the enemy. I'm not sure if spread public order stacks either. Maybe I should do spread public order. I mean, deadly onslaught is good though. These guys are proving themselves to be pretty decent. Good job, Rory. Empire gets a lot of followers, too. I've noticed that. I'm getting followers everywhere, left, right, and center, which is awesome. Okay, so we're going to have a rebellion. We can upgrade this, which I think is worth. We do want to get to the Marienburg port. How much corruption do we have here? It feels like we have a lot. 22% plus 5%. Why? Buildings and commandments. Okay, so there's something that's causing corruption. Oh, this Norscan territory up here. Where? Isn't there another town right here? I guess I just can't see it. Okay, so they still own this for now.
By the comet.
Okay. So we can do public order here. 10% tax rate, not worth. Growth. We don't need to update it that much. Oh, we do get +4 growth all provinces by maxing this out. I didn't realize that. Did they? Was that in there before and I just never noticed? I mean, maybe this is worth then. Yeah, because getting extra... I mean, 4 growth doesn't seem like a lot, but if it's all provinces, that certainly does add up over time. And we might be able to make enough friends to trade, especially if we can befriend the High Elves. We probably won't be trying to take Ulthuan. I mean, maybe, like, really deep in the campaign, but it's unlikely. We're probably just going to try to take all of this stuff and wipe out Chaos. Because, you know, we're not going to do a 500-turn campaign. That'd be cool, but at the same time, I know people would like to see another faction and something more fresh after we completely destroy everybody. Well, over here, right? Like, once we're in a dominant position. Okay, so let's go ahead and update that. I guess I didn't see that. And this gives +1 melee defense for all infantry units faction-wide, so it's pretty decent, too. Probably don't need to hire here. We need to put walls in here, for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and just grab the public order, even though it's not going to do anything next turn. I mean, maybe we go for this first. Next turn, we're going to come down, fight the rebellion. Maybe if we fight the rebellion anyways, then this will add up. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then our next target's probably going to be just come over here and finish this quest battle finally. Okay, Kemper bad. Tabelheim. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That looks good. Growth. And then Kemper bad, we want either money or... roads would actually be pretty legit. It'd give us some growth. And this is a place we're going to have to run through a lot to try to deal with chaos. This is a huge province. Like, we have to run through here all the way over to here. And that's going to be a very, very popular path to run through this, because this is where most of our, like, good recruitment stuff's going to be, because that's going to get to tier 4 and tier 5 first. So maybe throwing down some roads there would actually be a pretty good idea. Since that's going to be a major highway, I suspect running towards Chaos, trying to help Kislev out. Okay, so Kislev's taken Wolfenburg, so they're taking out a lot of stuff over there. Oh, do they not count as Empire provinces? Is that what's going on? That Kislev has taken this stuff? We have to fight Kislev? It says they're not Empire province. So maybe that's what's causing us terrible public order.
Kislev. My glacial majesty, Katarina.
Not sure. Yeah, because I can't think of anything else that would be taking over that much stuff other than Kislev. And that is causing some issues. Okay. So this is all good. It's going to be another 7 turns. I thought we were at 4 turns earlier. That growth penalty must be adding up. Public order is definitely adding up. So we need to retake some of these Empire provinces. Okay.
Yes, son of Sigmar.
This dude, we can throw him over here in that army.
For Sigmar.
He doesn't have the public order though, does he? He has growth. Wish I could put a couple of stimulate growths on him. He's pretty awful. But he is basically free. Is he taking up a slot, though? Yeah, he is. I mean, I could just get another one and get rid of him. That's a pretty terrible waste of time. What's going on, Rory? Can I see? Okay, let me see. What happened? Oh, it's going dark on you? Hold on, Rory. There you go. Good job. Yeah, we'll go to the store here in a minute, Rory. Yeah, his skills are terrible. So, I mean, like, well, Soothsaying is really bad. Sigmar, I mean, replenish troops. That stuff's pretty good, but I mean, I guess at the end of the day, wasting 3 points. I mean, having the extra leadership aura, I don't guess is the worst thing in the world, but it's not that expensive. I'll tell you what, let's just use him to scout, since he's fairly cheap right now. Oh, we already moved him. But I want to run up here and just kind of see what the situation is. Okay. All that, so we've got a rebellion coming up. Tabelheim. Wasteland. There's no point looking at diplomacy because everyone's going to hate us for now. Got our tech, still going to be a few turns. Okay, I think we're all good. Can't hire any more Empire captains or anything, right? Oh, we can actually hire one more if we want to. Actually, they're only 160 a turn. Yeah, sure. Let's hire one.
The Empire!
Yeah, I could go ahead and just go ahead and grab some public order. And he's handing out public order while he's chilling here. Those guys can be pretty good little public order bots as well. If we get enough of those public order followers, which we should probably have a lot of those. Okay. Alright, it should be good. Still 7 more turns on this. Yeah, I feel like I need to hire a, you know what, I'm just gonna get rid of this dude just so I can hire another one there for the growth in my province. Did you get rid of it, Rory? Oops, sorry, Sadie, watch out. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that just so I can hire one more warrior priest here, and we'll go with him.
What do you require?
And he's not gonna have any levels here, but he does give out a natural,
Yes,
I think, 10
son of
growth.
Sigmar.
So yeah, that takes us down to 6 turns, and then we can put a couple of points in his growth, which I think could be good. Or we could drop off this dude. Oh, never mind. One of our guys got wounded. Okay. So that should make it a little faster. We'll fight the rebellion next time. So we probably need to come down, kill that rebellion. And I'm not sure after that. Might have to kill Nordland. If we attack Nordland and then Midland tries to go to their rescue, then that will break the contract with us. And so that'll get us out of that contract so we can actually take out Midland. Because at this point, because they didn't do the Confederation fast enough, I'm kind of just wanting to kill them. Just so I can get Karaberg and get those fast knights.
Your conquests strike fear into the hearts of your enemies, mighty.
I never get many of these bonus objectives. I just take territory too quickly a lot of times to get them. Not that we're going like ultra fast here, but a lot of those things ask you to do so many random things that you just kind of can't do fast enough. Or at least it seems that way to me. We did get a little bit of extra growth there.
How should we proceed?
Oh, because this guy can think. Our captain. Oh, rank 3 with no followers. Yeah. Alright, so with Gorcel, we definitely want to put in gates, because this is kind of like close to the front door of Chaos. And all those clowns when they come in here. Alright.
Absolutely not.
So we just rotate down here. Can we dash onto it? Yes, we can dash into range.
By the comet, wind of Shaman,
Assist
I
range.
Who calls?
So once again, we can't attack, but we can assist if you dash. Now this replenishment would go to the garrison, not to our main army. So we'll just take the money off that. We will need to bring out Carl soon. What is Scepter? Okay. Fisherman, Agitator. Okay, so we can throw those on.
Now?
Just throw those on him.
What
I
do
think
you
I'm just going to have
require?
him sit here and help with the growth for a little bit. I don't remember seeing Fisherman before, so that's interesting. Adds a lot of extra power to trade. Is that right, Rory? He just chomping away over there. Good job. Now we have to decide, do we want to try to go after these guys or not? Grung, Zent. 20 stack.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
20 stack too, but I will have a 20 stack if I throw this guy in there. Who did I lose? Did something get auto-resolve killed?
By the comet!
They will all pay.
Such a massive squad of units. Like, should be able to focus and kill him out if we mess with him though. I don't know. Like, undead's historically kind of tricky to deal with. We could just chill and get some great swords first.
The
Take a
Empire!
couple of turns higher, max out the credit card on these great swords. That would help out. Decent bit. It doesn't look like they're getting much in the way of melee attack and defense, but so our other options, nobody's going to siege that probably. That does help with public order, and we do need to upgrade that at some point anyway, so we'll go ahead and grab that. So we're not super strapped for cash right now. 5 turns on that one. Good job, Rory. Yeah, good job. Okay, so options are we could go ahead and take these guys out and mess with Gissero. Other option is we could try to go get Midlands.
So-
Starting to like us more and more. Why is that? Because we knocked out Marienburg.
Yes?
We could head north. Grab, try to start challenging Norska. That's pretty far away from home. I think I want a second army before I do that. So I think the next target to kind of pick on here is going to be these vampires. Will potentially help us out with dwarves.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Corruption. Well, why is this? I guess there's beastmen in this property or something. So we could kind of open up that can of worms if we want. Could come down and try to knock out Nuln. I mean, we do have a trade agreement with them right now. Where are they? Beastland.
Who calls?
Approach us, friend, and make
Good
your
job,
offer.
Rory. Do we? Oh, we have a non-aggression with them, so that's going to be tricky. Could go grab Hawkland.
So,
I think they have some decent property, don't they? They have some lumber and dyes.
the Empire.
I think the easiest, like, simplest thing to do would just be to come over here and just knock out Baston and Grung Zent. Okay, so I think we definitely pop into here first. How much replenishment?
You
Not
summon
a ton.
me.
Decent amount. I would like to get the Staff of Volans at some point. It is just a couple more points to grab some of this stuff. We do have quite a bit of money right now. I guess we're not as strapped in terms of Quartermaster We're going to want Lightning Strike at some point soon, but... Final Transmutation and Transmutation to Lead are going to be really handy against Lords. Good job, Rory. We already have a bunch of really good spells we can do. Oh, it's only -1 upgraded for Plague of Rust, not -2, so it's alright. I think, yeah, let's just go with this. And then, because of all the legendary stats they get and things that are kind of under the hood, I feel like I probably don't want to mess with these guys until I get great swords. I'm just too scared they're gonna destroy me. Oh, did you get keys, Rory? Keys and Daddy's wallet. Yeah, you got the wallet and the keys. What are you watching here? Okay. Yeah, there's Dad. Let's not mess with Daddy's wallet. You'll get enough of that when you're a teenager. Is that right, Rory? You can play with the keys if you want, sure. She loves just technology. I mean, of course kids do. Alright. So she's doing pretty well in here. Let me hand her some of these crackers really quickly. Obviously not an all-day thing, but I think, you know, maybe we could swing this early in the morning. I could try to creep... Yeah, crackers. You want some crackers? Oh, she's making the horn honk in the garage. That's fine. It's a pretty quiet horn. Neighbors are all at work. Is that right, Rory? She's having fun with it.
Direct me.
Why not? Okay, so we need to come over here. Okay, I know I want to get rid of these.
Yes.
I would probably get rid of these. And the reason I like to get rid of them is because then that way if another army really gets in trouble, then they'll be ready to go and I can just hire them on the spot. So unless it's like a really super valuable regiment of renown that I need, I'll probably just get rid of them. So I think we can hire up to 4 great swords. Actually, no, we can have 6 because this one over here is giving me 2 more capacity. Good job, Rory. We can have up to 6. Now, how much? So 5 is going to be 1,500 more gold for this army. That's going to be a pretty beast army, though. Good job, Rory. That's right. So we want 4 more. We can replace. Okay, so let's go ahead and change this over to this. So next turn we can recruit this. And then,
What?
was there anything else that was considered a special unit? I'm trying to remember. Were the knights special? I think they were. So we have to decide if we want these Tabelheim knights. That's right, Rory. It is a car. Maybe we just go with 4 great swords then, since eventually we might want 2 knights or at least 1 special knight. I don't know. We're going to go with demigryphs also with our core army. So maybe we just go great swords and just get 2 somewhere between 2 to 4 demigryphs, depending on how they're classified. I don't want a ton of cav. I mean, cav is good. Maybe we just split the difference and go like 5 great swords. Good job, Rory. And then that would give us, like, what I'm banking on is probably 2 demigryphs and, like, maybe 1 of the fast knights. We can have 4 demigryphs, though. Okay, I definitely want to switch this out for an outrider. Beep, beep, that's right. Okay, so 1 outrider, and then let's just go 5 great swords. Get rid of these.
I am ready. Are you?
Let's just combine those. I don't want to wait on them.
Do not waste my potential.
Okay, we can maybe get 1 more mortar or so. I would like to have like 2 halberds, I think is a good number. Maybe some more crossbow. There's just so many good units you could get. We're going to get rid of this guy too.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Y'all done right? Hey, Rory, you want to play? You want to eat these crackers? Ooh, look at that. Get these crackers. Yeah, put the keys right there. Good job. You want some crackers? Yeah. Go to the store here in just a second, Rory. I like to time it to where we go to the store and then she's tired by the time we leave the store, so she falls asleep in the car on the way home.
What?
That's the trick. And she's ready to go to bed and doesn't fight it when she gets there.
So?
Yeah, let's throw another one of these guys in there. I like having a few of these in there just so I can go out, try to face tank.
Your orders?
Um,
They'll be marching, all right.
and just to level them up also right now.
You summon me.
Very good for sieges too, so you can put them up on the rafters.
So?
Okay, this guy we're going to leave over here though. Okay, diplomacy, probably not going to matter. I mean,
Who calls?
I think we already looked. I don't think anyone's going to do any business with us.
Approach us, friend.
They can't confederate for 5 more turns. It says you can't do it for the full 10 turns. You get the penalty for 10 turns, but I've done it with
It is good to see fellow son.
I think you can confederate again. Although you're still under the penalty. Baston's kind of liking us.
Protector of the... Welcome, friends. What do the men of the Hammer require this day?
Most likely. If I'm coming over here to clean up these vampires, I want to get that property. These guys do not like us.
Yes.
I mean, maybe we do just kill them and take these mountains. There's only one of them there. It is yellow for the mountains, but it also has good resource. Has marble, iron, and dyes. So maybe it is worth it for that. That might make the other dwarves mad. They are really don't like us. I mean, they are going to like it when I start killing Heinrich, but maybe I just try to take that on. That's right, it's a Poe, Rory. We can definitely beat them with great swords for sure. And especially if we have like 3 mortars. Yeah, let's just end our non-aggro with them.
Talk at me in your crude language if you must. I make no promises as to the outcome.
Good job, Rory. Guess they're really not gonna like that, but I can take them. Yeah, they don't like it either. These guys don't mind it, though. Normal dwarves don't mind it. These dudes, if they have a problem with it, we kill them too. Now they are defensive allies with Wiesenland, so Wiesenland may not like that. I might have to fight Kislev at some point. I really don't want to, but if I'm getting all these penalties because they are owning Empire property, then that's going to be an issue. I don't want -3 public order the whole game. Okay. I think that's all it. We're still working techs. We're going to go back higher for the next couple of turns, set up, and then go from there. Okay. Ooh. We need to move this guy down here for this. Upkeep. Construction time. No. Okay, we can keep him as the grants. Whatever. Is that right, Rory? Okay. So this is kind of an unusual path. I usually don't, my politics don't evolve this way most of the time. You know, a lot of times you go for Midland pretty early so you can grab Karaberg and they have some... Good job, Rory. Are you offering me some of that? That's for you. You can eat it. She likes to give people stuff. She's very, she likes to share a lot. She always tries to give people some of her food. You trying to give me some of that, Rory? Thank you. Good job. What are you doing? You done with Elmo? All ready to go to the store? Okay, they're about to take out Salzamund. Maybe if I fight, if they lose that army and then I go to war with Norska, then they might confederate with me soon. Good job, Rory. It was just kind of a weird situation because it looked like I might have an opportunity to get a confederation with Midland fairly early because I had a green military alliance. Like, looked like they were really having some problems. Good job, Rory. Are you trying to give that to me? You just showing it to me? Thank you. She gave me like 2% of her stuff. Okay, yeah, there's beastmen running around in there. Hopefully they don't burn that because I want it. We're at 55 minutes. Okay, so we need a character over here. Oh, we could send that. He needs to be there for the growth, but we could send the warrior priest guy over to start doing some of this quest stuff.
This night.
Did he just hire that? A level 11 necromancer just on the spot? Boom.
Spread the rot.
27, 38. Yeah, I mean they're gonna be kind of tough to deal with, but they're not gonna be able to crack through this armor, I don't think, on these units. These have area attacks too, which is important to note that they can hit multiple targets as well. So that is something where it's like their stats don't look that crazy. They're 4250, but they end up doing way more than like halberds and swordsmen because they have those area attacks. So they are a little bit more valuable than it seems, but they are definitely nerfed from the base game.
Yes, that will do.
Okay, so we can go down here and sit at Owlheart. That'll give us some public order. Quite a bit of public order, and then we can hire. Isn't that right, Rory? What do you got there? You got a TV remote? You done with the phone? You want to move on to the TV now? We're going to go to the store, and then we'll come back and do some puzzles or something. Yeah. Alright, give me 1 second, Rory. Just let me finish this turn, and we'll
It is time.
go have some fun. Okay, so that's done. Waiting on that. That, I believe, is good. I'm halfway tempted. We need to put an armory in over here if we want to be able to hire the special horses, but I want the extra great swords capacity and the extra Empire Captain's capacity, so I don't think we need to hire those horses right now. I really like the Karaberg horses more. We might do some of those Sun horses.
Let us begin.
Let's go down here. I don't think anything here is going to give us extra recruitment capacity, right? No. Okay.
Very well, I'll move.
I'm wondering if 2 mortars is alright. I kind of
Yes.
feel like 3. 4, I think, was overdoing it in that one Empire fight. We just didn't have enough of a front line if we did that. This many Empire Captains might also be a party foul. We'll see. So we can hire quite a bit here. Yeah, we can't do the grenade launchers. Oh, I thought it said the grenade launcher did 600 damage. I was like, what? Hi. She says hi. Is that right, Rory? Are you saying hi? Yeah. You about ready to go to the store, Rory? I mean, we get some, like, Empire Knights are not as good as, you know, the other Knights, but there's something if we really want that type of thing, some heavy cav, which we might actually want 1 piece of heavy cav here against undead. But I know we definitely want 5 more of these. I think I'll max out the credit card on those and see where the demigriffs fall in. These also do not take up a special slot, so. But great swords are just irreplaceable. Like, they are your best infantry, like, by far. I just thought I thought they were going to compete with demis and, like, the other stuff, but it turns out they don't. So, okay, these do not. So we can have an infinite number of grenade launchers too if we wanted to. So we have to decide how many mortars do we want first of all. Because these are cheap. These are very cheap. Only 156 gold. That's like about spear cost. So like the reason these are great against dwarfs I imagine they're probably going to be okay against... They're really good in sieges, obviously. Awesome against dwarves. Because they're very good against missile infantry, because missile infantry stands still to fire. Easier target for mortars. Bad against undead, because they're swarming, they get up in your face, they have no missile infantry, and they have so much HP and regeneration, they just heal through a lot of your stuff. Hi. Are you saying hi, Rory? Okay, so let's...
That will work.
I'm kind of worried about going 5 there, just because... I think that's what we need to do, though. Go 5. And our composition, we need some kind of cav. So we have to decide, do we want to go Outriders right now? Who are not as effective against, like, spears. They have a lot of skeleton spears. We have a hell of a lot of ammo with them, too. We have 40 ammo, so we're not going to be running out of ammo. These are much better against dwarves, though, because, like, the quarrelers are just going to gun you down. Hi. I'm probably not going to be fighting a lot of dwarves. But we need something that can run people down at the end of battle. .60 firing into dwarves. Trying to think against Norse. We have 1 halberd. 1 halberd's probably fine. They don't have a ton of large units. I think getting 3 crossbows is on the light side, but we do have some spears also to help out the halberds. Good job, Rory. Have a huge infantry line, which is not initially what I was planning on with this build, but since they are the way they're classified, that's how we're going to do it, I suppose. Yeah, I think we need some kind of cav, so let's go... Just have like that raw charge power. These can like get back into the quarrelers and hit them, but we're going to be sieging the dwarfs anyways. These can get caught up in spears though, so they're going to be a bit weaker against Trying to get a huge charge bonus though. Basically, these are better against spears. These are better against clumped up infantry balls, potentially. Good job, Rory. What? Why is this so dark? Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's just go with one of these, I guess. Since they're only 1 turn. They're usually historically 2 turns to hire, but now I guess they're only 1. One of those that will help us a lot more against, what is it? What is, uh-oh, what? Cracker. Did you drop your cracker? What is it? Where'd it go? Okay. Alright, so we're good on that. Okay, still working on that. Public order's an issue. Working on public order over there. Almost got that settled. Okay, he's done with that. All this other stuff's working. Okay, so next turn we'll finish hiring this.
What?
We'll have our greatsword squad. And then we'll go over there and start murdering some undead, probably. Unless somebody else declares war on us pretty soon. Oh, she keeps bringing me more bars out of this box. Is that what you want, Rory? You want the bars? Here you go, Rory. Look. You want a piece of that? Yeah, you like it? You want more? Oops. You get it? I think that Creative Assembly said they're updating Bretonians as well from the initial game, as well as the Legendary Lords stuff for Skaven and Lizardmen. I'm not sure when that comes out. I was looking for an announcement for it earlier. I couldn't find it, but I think it's within a month or two. I know Three Kingdoms is supposed to come out in May, and this is supposed to come out before Three Kingdoms. All right, eat it. Put it in your mouth and chew on it. Okay. So we get some public order, all that other stuff. Got our knights, waiting on our great swords. We can get one more unit. We'll figure out what we want to do next time. It's likely either going to be a mortar or we get... So that's going to help us out a lot with sieges against dwarves. What are you pressing, Ori? I don't know what. She's just pressing some kind of weird button on the mic. Hopefully, okay, the volume's still working though. But anyways, we'll figure it out next time. So, thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed this. We're going to go to war with some vampire counts and then probably grab Baston just because they are, I just want to complete those provinces. And then we're likely going to go toward those dwarfs after that, and so we'll get the mountains and 2 more provinces. We'll see how it's going with Midland. If Norska keeps messing with them, then we might be able to get a confederation with them, but we'll see how it goes. Chaos is probably going to come around turn 35, I believe, is what usually happens in Empire, so we'll see. But Rory is trying to climb up me right now. She's trying to climb into my lap, so we're going to go hang out, go to the store, get something to eat, maybe check out the park. We'll see what we want to do for the rest of the afternoon, but thank you for letting me get this episode in, Rory. Everyone appreciates it. Okay, but that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you next time.